Hello and welcome to Plans by Kim. If you are new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. So we are already working the end of May into the 1st of June. It's hard to believe that summer is almost here, but if you want to see what we're going to do on this spread, keep watching. All right, so I've decided to bring in some of my Squad Life girls along with this washi tape that I got from Temu. These are the color pens we're going to be using. And we're just going to jump into this little plan with me. I'll go over my colors when I come back. And yeah, let's just hop in. Okay, and that is how this week's plan with me has turned out. I thought that was kind of cute. I loved the color choices in that book. One thing about this Squad Goals and Squad Life is the colors. They don't always match 100%. And so finding some pens to write with has been a little challenging, I will say, today. But this is what I've come up with. Come up with these colors here for the simple thing that I didn't have the green that I wanted. So I was going to use green, but instead of this purple, I was going to put a green in here. But y'all, I couldn't find a green this color. The only green I had was this army green, and I didn't think there was enough on the page to kind of bring it in. So I'm going to use this purple since the girls do have purple. Now, this isn't the same purple. I'd have lots of purples down on this paper, but it's what I have to work with. Now, this tape is from Temu, and I will say that it's cheap. It's cheap tape to purchase, but it's also cheap in quality. It doesn't have very much sticky to it. Like if you guys saw when I raised that up, like it just came up so easy. And then sometimes it will have a hard time staying stuck down. So if you take something up and then get your oil on it from your fingers, sometimes it doesn't want to stay stuck down just because it's not got a lot of the sticky on it. Okay, so pen choice. We're using 3 of the Rytec signature sign brush pens. And then I'm using 1 of my Pentel sign brush pen from that collection of pens that I have. So we're just gonna see how far we can get. Probably not very. It is 6:52 and my grandkids will be showing up. First off, let's go to this sheet here. We're gonna be working on the letter Y and then doing Yoga, Yule, Fike, Hypo, Quay, and Body. So I did not write those in. I need to write those in, and then we'll go over the letter Y. What do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with peach, do purple, gold, and then pink. And I just got those all out of order. Hello. All right, let's get started on this. I'm going to put my paper to the side because I am done with it. Trying to keep my desk cleaned off so things just don't get lost in the shuffle. All right. Oh, before we do that, I need to come in here to the Crayoligraphy. I'm going down here to Y. Gotta find it. Y. I thought that might be the capital Y, but it's not. Okay, so they're just kind of coming thick stroke down, light stroke up, and then another thick stroke down, a light stroke up with a little nice curly wisp at the end. All right, guys, let's just get started. Make sure I'm in frame. I've had to mess with my camera a little bit today. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And I think I'm going to do what I did last week and start up here, because I think that's going to allow me to not come down into here when I need to come down and do that Y. So I think that's what we'll do this go around too. Just wanted to see here, they've got it not going clear up. It's really hard to practice like this because, as you can see, they've used this middle line as a guide to come down. So interesting. I'm just looking to see, probably not go up as tall the next time. Oh, let's just figure this out. Sometimes I just do better on my own, just doing things the way that I normally do. Okay, so there's those Ys. Those look a little hokey, but let's just get some more practice in. Okay, those didn't turn out too bad. Let's just move right along here to yoga. Miss Marley May is with me, so she's over here kind of sawing some logs. But that's okay, guys, because you know what? She worried me the other day. Yeah, this tip, darn it. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna have to come up here, yoga. She worried me the other day because she was down here when I was filming. Actually, I may not have been filming. I may have just been working in my book. And like she stopped breathing, like she didn't take a breath for, well, enough time that I was like, is she going to breathe again? Because with us finding out that she has a heart murmur, and then after I looked up heart murmur in a dog, because it could be a little bit different in people, you know. Oh, there's a bug. Gonna have to squash it. Don't know what kind of bug it was, but it's history. And it said that it was a narrowing of the arteries to the heart. So it's like, okay, so the blood's not going to be flowing as much, but does that have anything to do with her breathing? I don't know. I haven't looked that up yet. So we'll see. But she just kind of scared me, guys. Because I was like, okay, she hasn't breathed for a minute. And like not a literal minute, but seconds, you know, it's like, is she going to breathe? It just scared me. But I know, my little girl. We don't know how much longer we'll have her. And I know I said that last year and she's still here with us. But she's starting to cry a little bit more. And I've had to basically take her off of everything, all of her treats. Now, this brush pen here is really nice. The tip, perfect on it so far. Tip on this one, not so much. You can see the difference. See how I can't even get my tip to go thin. It's like it stays in that pressed down mode. Anyway, you can tell I have a beef with that, huh? But we've taken her treats away from her. I've taken her wet food away. So what I was doing is I was putting, I don't know, maybe like a half a cup of the hard kibble in her bowl and then doing it with like a half a cup of wet food. Because after she had her teeth pulled a couple years ago, I couldn't get her to eat the hard stuff. And I thought, well, maybe it's because she can't, right? So he's like, she's got to lose weight. She's too much overweight and that's not helping her joints, which I get it. So I took her, yesterday was the first day with her not eating her wet food. Oh my goodness, I didn't speed this up because I'm going. So anyway, yeah, we'll see if she loses any weight over the next few months. Okay, moving on to Yule, which I think my grandkids still think it's like Christmas because they always want to listen to Christmas songs. It's either that or they finally realize that, oh, they get presents. But whenever they turn on the music, oops, I'm going to come up here. On YouTube music station, you know, music videos, they want to always go to the Christmas songs. Just like, all right, guys. So with this pen, I'm just trying not to write so hard. And there's a certain way that if I hold this pen, I can sort of get what I'm looking for as far as the skinny lines versus the little bit bigger lines. And I am going to be coming up into probably my Y. We'll see how this one looks down here. Any color. My little girl has me worried with her health. But we will deal. We've had a rough year. It wouldn't surprise me if we end up losing her along with everything else. See, listen to her whine. She's just making these, and I don't know if you guys are like connoisseur of dogs, maybe you can tell me if this is just something that she's getting older, but she's just making a lot more noises that she used to not make. Like the little, oh, sounds like the grandkiddos are here. I'm going to come over here and make one more. And I forgot to speed this up again. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I talk, y'all. I lose track of what I'm doing. All right, this is going to be an interesting word because we've got the F, the Y, and the K, which are kind of odd in themselves to put them together, but this is a good practice. I don't know if you'd ever use these letters together on a regular basis, you know, like an everyday basis. So let's just give it a run for the money. Okay, first of all, I do not like these three letters together, but let's just keep practicing. Okay, that one was a little difficult actually to do. So if you guys have trouble with that, you're not alone. All right, let's move on to hypo. Okay, I did start on this bottom line this go around. If I would have started up here, guys, there would have been nowhere for my ascenders to go to. So just going to keep it here on this one. And we'll see. How this all turns out. Moving on to Quay. Practicing that Q, U again. Which is going to come down here because that's how I started this up here. So we'll deal. Let's do body. I might only get 3 in here because I've got this B coming up. And then we've got the D. So run it into what we did a few weeks ago with the ascenders and the descenders kind of crossing each other. So B, O, D. All right, guys. Well, there is the finished product for the week of the 29th through the 4th of June. And that one was interesting. I didn't have a problem with my Y's, but where I ran into my problem was with like the F, the Y and the K again. But that's just something that I know is going to be, the F is going to be my little problem child. Okay, trying to get my book out here. We'll put this one in the planner. All right, well, there she is in the book. And you guys, when I go to put this in, each of these feel even, which means, half the year is over. Just about. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this plan with me and letter with me video. I think this turned out cute. I do like the color choice. So that's due to Happy Planner. I really wish I could have had a green to match this green. maybe that's something I need to work on trying to find. I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me today. I certainly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you're reminded whenever a new video goes up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.